Hi, everyone, and welcome to Wings of Insight. I'm Linda, and I'm joined today by the wonderful Diana Boles.
Thank you. Thank you.
Today's theme is what wants care, not change. After a month of transitions, thresholds, and big energetic conversations, we wanted to slow things down and ask a different kind of question. Instead of asking what needs fixing or changing, we're asking where care, attention, and support might do far more than effort ever could. So if you're feeling tired of pushing, striving, or reinventing yourself, you're very welcome here. We have two prompts for the questions that we're going to be answering. They're on the ticker below. The magic word for, just a second here while I get it up. The magic word for today for the hashtag is hashtag care. And the prompts are, the first one is, where am I trying to fix what actually needs care? And the second one is, what kind of care would help it soften or stabilize? Stabilize. Potato. What decks are you going to be using today, Diana?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. It depends, right? It depends on.
Yes, it does.
I mean, because the right card came out of every one I was opening up. So what do? You just say, well, whichever one is screaming the loudest when the question comes up. Like right now, be yourself. And the other the other one that came up was count on you. Be yourself and count on you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So you can't make it up. They all belong.
Oh, I know. I'm certainly not smart enough to make up these readings, believe me.
Yeah.
I've got the, hang on a second here. I've got the Oracle of Oneness, big favorite. Another big favorite, although a little newer, is Bird Messages. And I did ask the what we've forgotten, because I thought it might have some useful insight to share. But what we've forgotten didn't respond. Let's put it that way.
It said, "No, you don't open me."
Yeah, said I'm not there for this. Okay, fine. And the other deck that I have is Bob Ross, who's becoming a real favorite. I don't know. There just always seems to be something in what they come up with. The Bob Ross cards. I really like them.
I got a deck today, a new deck. Came the other day.
Yeah, and tell us about it.
It is called the Audacity deck. Have you heard of it?
No, I have not. Before we go on, I see that Lisa says that her oldest sister lost her battle with cancer this morning. I am so sorry, Lisa. I am so deeply sorry for your loss. She is looking for some community and support. I hope you find it here.
What the?
Oh,
that was your music.
Yeah, turn the volume off your phone. So, Lisa, I welcome you and hold you in my heart and send you all the love.
Can I say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just Lisa, I know this is a tough time for you, but there is a safer place for your sister now than what she was in while she was still here. And I'm sure you know that.
Thanks, Diana. Thanks for trusting us, Lisa, for sharing that with us and trusting us with that information. Yeah, my words have sort of like fallen out of my head. Where am I? Okay, yes, we're going to use the giveaway tool for the readings today, as I like to do, because it's fair and everyone has a fair chance at it because they're random. And Lisa says, I know she's in a better place. Well, yeah, she hasn't got cancer anymore. She's not in pain. I'm so sorry. That's a deep. Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking for my channel, right? And I just have to. I love Jackson. You ever watch him?
Oh,
my God.
yeah, I do. I watch him all the
Get
time.
away from him. You can't get away
Jackson
from him.
and Max, and there's a whole bunch of crazy parrots on YouTube. It's one of the I love YouTube.
But Jackson has all these cool outfits, man.
And Pamela Pinto, thank you very much. Yes, I have 8 more people till I hit 1,000, and I know some of you are here who are listening and aren't subscribed. Please, all of you lurkers, I know you're here. My spidey senses are telling me. I mean, I am psychic. So please subscribe. It costs nothing. Subscriptions are free. I promise you won't get any nagging emails. I don't do that. Okay. So please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and also subscribe to Diana's channel. She has just passed 500 subscribers. So let's set her on her way to the next 500. So, what else was I don't even know what else I was going to say. Yes, the giveaway tool. The hashtag is #care. Make sure you don't put any spaces anywhere. And we will, let me just see how many we've got. We've got 16. I'm not going to wait anymore. Just a second here.
My goodness, we have a lot of folks. I'm so happy to see you all.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have a lot of people right now. This is wonderful. So #care if you want to enter the draw for a reading. Lois says that she's often a lurker, but I am subscribed also. Yeah, you don't have to chat. Okay, nobody's going to make you chat. Least of all me. Nobody believes me. I tell them I'm an introvert. I am. Nobody's going to make you chat. Just subscribe. It's fine. You'll be fine. You'll be safe. I promise. Nobody's going to bite you. This is a very gentle group of people. The wildest thing we do is laugh at inappropriate jokes.
Well, here's a laugh, because I know that y'all are praying for my brother who had the heart attack last night, but we are able to look at this with humor in our heart, because Greg is the lead guitarist and the singer of the band, and Doug plays bass, and you know, they've been playing together since they were both knee-high to grasshopper. And since Greg's the front man, we have to laugh now, because even in this, Greg will not be upstaged. He had to have a whole damn heart attack. And Doug was already scheduled to go in for an ablation this morning for a cath into his heart to straighten out this one blood vein, right? So even in this, Greg will not be upstaged, man. I will still take center stage.
I'm glad they're both okay. I really am.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
Doug's procedure, you know, they're going to send him home today, but I don't know how long he has to stay after the procedure. And I haven't heard anything from anyone yet. So I don't know where he's at in his pile of crap. Is this like a pandemic? It is. It's an epidemic going on. It really is.
An epidemic of heart attacks?
Of AFib. People with AFib.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because that's something that leads to a heart attack. So,
yeah.
There's lots of reasons that can be going on. And let's just say quit putting daylight savings time on us and make it one way or the other. Just quit this changing back and forth, because it doesn't work for everybody in today's situations. And let's clean up the earth. Let's give her some care, right?
Yeah.
Because if we did that, we would fix us.
Yeah.
And that's enough hippie preaching.
Okay. I'm going to start the first draw for our first lucky contestants, our first candidates.
I almost said, wait, you got to open the records.
No, we're not doing records today. Yeah, got to open the records. Yeah, I don't always forget. I'm actually pretty good about doing that. It's closing them that I often forget. Okay, where am I? Sorry, I am. All right. My favorite. Okay, our first lucky contestant. Barbara Berkman. Barbara, please say hi in the chat so we know you're here. This goes for all of you. When you hear your name, just type hi or yay or good morning or afternoon or whatever it is where you are. Don't make me keep repeating that. No, I do not want a reading. Let's try it again. Ooh, it's coming gray. And I don't know how you say that, so I'm going to say queso. It's probably wrong. But Gray, please, come on down. Let's see what's behind door number 1 for you. Pamela Pinto. I'm going to draw 4 because there are 2 of us, and that just makes it more efficient. And LCGs, okay. That's an unusual username, and that's all. It's interesting. I want to hear the story about it, okay? LCGs, yeah.
Geez, now I see. Now I found it.
LCGs.
Maybe.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, Akila's here and Rossi. And yes, Pamela Pinto, you were indeed called. And oh, those are her initials or his initials. Wild Lilac, we're not taking questions. We're answering we're answering the prompts that you see at the bottom of the screen on the ticker. We're answering those questions for everyone. Those are the questions that each of us will answer for whoever is drawn. We're not taking free-form questions today.
Her initials are LCG. Yeah. That's what it is.
Okay, so we have now Barbara. Are you here? I'm looking for Barbara Berkman. She is here. And Gray, I'm sure you're here. You were here a minute ago. Yes, there you are. And I have Pamela and LCG. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's start with Barbara, because you were the first drawn, Barbara. Okay, yeah, I know you're here. So for you, Barbara, where are you trying to fix what actually needs care? Hmm. 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 Interesting. I have two cards for you, Barbara. The first one, I'm trying not to lose these anymore, so I try very hard to keep them on my head all the time. The first one is lovely, and it says, find a rainbow of possibilities in every storm. So your imagination, your ability to find the positive, don't fix that. Nurture it, care for it, treasure it, because this is an important survival skill, okay? Especially in the world today. If you can find a rainbow of possibilities in every storm, that will serve you well in your life. Don't let people diss you as a Pollyanna or anything like that. Don't let people talk you out of that. And the second card that came out, this one's from Bird Messages, and it says, adapt to place and circumstance to discover happiness and contentment. And it's a pheasant. And that's what the pheasant has to say to you. So possibilities and adaptation, these are two things. You don't need to, your ability to adapt and your capacity for a positive outlook. These are not things you need to fix. Leave them alone, care for them, nurture them, and care and look after yourself too. How about you, Diana? What have you got for Barbara?
For Barbara, I got first,
Oh, good.
you have support.
Mm.
You have lots of support around you in this broadening horizon that's before you. And part of your job in this new horizon that's opening up for you, and the gifts that are now coming in that you were unable to recognize before, you've always had them.
Mm.
You've always had them. You just haven't been able to recognize them. But let go of the need to be right, because you are the peacekeeper in this. And that is part of your ascension, the white buffalo.
I love that.
So I hope that helps.
Thanks for playing, Barbara, and I hope these are useful to you. I hope these are useful insights for you. Next, we have, just a second while I get my notebook back in front of my face. I had it in my hand not a minute ago. Oh, here it is. Never mind. My house is very tidy, okay? I just put things down and forget where they are. That's all. Gray, you're next. Mwah, 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 mwah. And avert your Geralds. Diana, you'll be asked. Oh, good. I'm glad it was useful to you, Barbara. Diana, you're answering the first one now.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. I think I have to switch this deck from here
Yeah, Jax.
to the other one. Ooh. It's time to celebrate. Celebrate. That's awesome. Okay, let's see what else. What are we celebrating?
Well, you're answering what is Gray trying to fix, what actually needs care.
Say that again.
you're answering the first prompt, which is are they trying to fix that actually doesn't need fixing, it just needs caring for.
Well, it's time to celebrate.
Huh.
That celebration is because it doesn't need fixing, it just needs gentle care, right? But let's see if we can find out what it is. Whew. I have to pull another card, and I'm just going to look at the bottom of the deck. Wow, there's an abundance of duality in the world. You have recognized that. There's a way for you to go around caring for that. And it is time to celebrate because you have recognized it. Cultivate an air of celebration today, every day of your life. So this is the celebration card. It's another inner child deck. And then from the shaman's deck, we have gotten abundance, which is our I Ching coins.
Yeah.
And then we have duality. And recognizing the duality is what it's all about. There's plenty of it.
What just happened? Okay. I have gray for you. I have a rhinoceros. I have a message for you from the rhinoceros hornbill, which is a really cool looking bird. And the message is perfect trust will be rewarded with its like. So the kind of care that you need to provide is trust. Look at that wild bird. That is like the coolest, weirdest looking little dinosaur. I'm going to go look it up after because I want to see it. I want to see pictures of it, like photographs. And Bob Ross wants you to know, okay, so trust, that's one kind of care to give yourself, self-trust. And the second is self-confidence, because listen to what Bob Ross has to say. He says, however you think it should be, that's exactly how it should be. Trust yourself. That's pretty clear. Thanks, Diana, and thank you, Gray. I keep getting notification beeps. Okay, sorry about that. I'm sure you can hear them, and I apologize. The next lucky winner is Pamela Pinto, and we are switching. Somebody once said that, or maybe this is just, YouTube lore that nobody really, but some people are really disturbed. So when we're going to switch, I'll warn you so you can close your eyes. Because I don't know, does it make you dizzy? Okay. Pamela, what are you trying to fix that actually needs care?
Why did my phone just go away?
Yes. Yes, Gray, I hear what you're saying. Now, Pamela, I have a card for you that's I'm going to pull another one from Bird Messages this time, because this one I just need a little clarification on. No, I'm not taking that because it's exactly the same card that I just, okay, thank you. So I'm not sure what meaning this may have for you, but the card that I pulled from the Oracle of Oneness is autopilot keeps us from fully experiencing life. You may be numbing out. You may be just going through the motions rather than fully experiencing what's going on around you. And that isn't something you can fix. That's only something you can care about yourself in order for it to stop, in order to heal that and allow it to stop. You need to care for yourself. You need to look after yourself. You need to, because that autopilot, that whole going through life on autopilot and just going through the motions, that's protection. Okay. That's something that you're doing to protect yourself. Care for yourself. It's not something you need to fix, but it is something that you need to care for yourself about. And I have the flamingo wanting to talk to you, Pamela. And it says, nourish your soul and you will survive harsh circumstances. So harsh circumstances are making you go through life on autopilot.
Was I called? Yes. Oh, yes, you've been called. You know you've been called. Your shoulder has been tapped on. Your ear has been whispered into. First of all, many changes are going on in your life. It is winter. I don't care whether you're in a tropical climate or up here in a pile of snow with me. The first card is snow, winter, the complications, the difference between all the snowflakes. And it takes 6 things to happen in order for a drop of moisture to become a snowflake. And one of those is to gather dust and form the crystallizations. It's water, it comes through, it freezes, it melts, it catches dust, it freezes. And if it crystallizes from there, it becomes a snowflake. And think of how many it takes to pile up the 1.5 feet that's sitting outside the dog's door here for them to go out into the pen. I'm not looking forward to cleaning that mess up in the summer, but right now it looks very beautiful. Winter is a time for us to take pause. We are not, as human beings, designed to be working 24/7 all year long. And it is not summer all year long. Even in warmer climates like Florida, who's going through 30 degrees themselves, it is a time to refuel. And there you go. Get yourself a cupcake with a cherry on top. First change. I love that you changed your name. That's great.
Yeah.
And is it Pinto for the horses or Pinto for the beans?
Oh, here we go. Now a single mom of 2, new home, new life, new challenges, new opportunities, changes galore. I just need to do it compassionately for yourself, making sure that you look after yourself through the whole thing. Congratulations, Pamela. Good for you. Good for you. Pinto for the car. She says it's Pinto for the car, Diana.
Oh,
not the horse.
That's even better. I didn't think you were old enough to know what a Pinto was.
I used to have a Pinto. I thought it was great. I loved it.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. Nothing better than the get 'em up Pinto.
Okay, everybody, we are going to switch. So close your eyes if this bothers you. If it doesn't bother you, enjoy the magic. And our next, the last lucky contestant for this round is LCG's.
Hi, Elsie. I have to switch decks, sir.
I know, I'm so old, I had a Pinto.
Okay. Okay, I had to get 3 cards for you. So first of all, what is it in your ancestry that seems to keep coming back that you can't break? Some of our ancestral DNA codes cannot be broken. You know, our body styles, the color of our hair, the way we age, some of those things just don't go away. We can change them, we can care for them, we can make them easier on us, but they don't go away. So the first card I got was the Elder. So we lean into the fact that just because we're alive, we're going to get old. Then,
if we're lucky,
one of the things to help ourselves is to romance ourselves. You know, the box of chocolates you want, go get them. The new sweater that you want, go ahead, treat yourself, romance yourself. I'm not telling you to be irresponsible with money. I'm just saying you deserve it. And then the next card is the most appropriate. Well, they all are. Choose yourself today. Do not deny your own importance. When you need to take a break, take a break.
Yeah.
Give yourself.
And thanks, Diana. And what kind of caring would help it soften, would help that soften? So make it easier for you to look after yourself. Well, I've never pulled this card before. I mean, I've been using the deck for like a month now, and I have not even seen it before. This is called a Vogelkopf bowerbird. Never heard of that either. And its message is that appearances can be deceptive.
What is that bird called?
It's called the Vogelkopf bowerbird. So it's in front of its bower. It builds a bower for raising its families. Okay, its family, and it's a very unassuming little bird. You know, it's very, very well camouflaged.
And I bet rabbits will move into that.
So appearances can be deceiving, says the Vogelkopf bowerbird. And Bob Ross says, there's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend. Which goes along with appearances that can be deceiving.
Happy little trees.
You know? A tree can be a friend. This means unexpected, something that appearances can be deceiving. A tree can be a friend. I mean, I don't know. It makes perfect sense in my head. I hope it makes sense in yours, LCGs, because, yes, remember that appearances can be deceiving. That will help you look after yourself. That will help you be kind to yourself and compassionate to yourself. So, okay, now I'm going to switch us back. Close your eyes. If it bothers you, avert your gerals. Now we're going to go back to the giveaway tool and find the music, start the music, and we'll draw. Okay, who's it going to be this time? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Let's see. Jane Peter. Hi, Jane. Didn't know you were here. How nice. Say hi in the chat, please. Welcome. Happy to have you.
Jane.
And Rossi. Thank you, Rossi, for being here. Old Windwalker. Yay. Congratulations, old Windwalker. Let us know you're here. And the last person for this round. Chimenemwudi. I am sure I have butchered your name and I apologize. And turn the music off and go back to here. And now comes where I have to look for people. Here's old Windwalker. Good. And Rossi's here. And let's see. So we have Rossi. We have old Windwalker. Where are Jane the Seeker and Chimenemwudi? Oh, Iron Fire Horse says trees make better friends than humans. They can. Some humans. But I have some really good friends, so I'm not going to make a blanket statement about all humans. We're waiting for, don't make me ring the bell, we're waiting for Jane the Seeker and Chimenemwudi. I'm so sorry. I'm probably saying it so badly they don't recognize that I'm calling them. Hi, Love Light Michelle. Welcome. Hi, Venus. Iron Fire Horse, I see you. And Rainbow Rising Freedom, welcome. I do not see either Jane the Seeker or Chimenemwudi. So I will draw two more names and then we can, if they show up, we'll read. That's fine. But I will draw two more names. So, oh, did you text Jane? Thanks, Gerald. And welcome. Nice to see you.
Hi, Gerald.
So, yeah, I will wait for Jane, but I will draw one more for Chimenemwudi, who I am pretty sure has left. Hi, Nancy. Crohn's Intuition is here. Okay. Let's go back. I'm not going to play the music, okay? I'm just going to be like, all right, one more for this round. Lisa P73, congratulations. Come on down, girl. Oh, Jane the Seeker's here. There you go. Awesome. And Lisa P73, if you're here, please let us know because we are going to start. With Jane, actually. There we go. What are you making for supper, Jane? If it sounds good, I might be over there. Actually, if it sounds good, you'll probably have the show at your place. Hope you're ready for the entertainment. Okay, Lisa P73. I don't even see them either. Okay, well, we're just going to start reading with what we've got. Jane, you're number one. And the question we're answering is, where are you trying to fix what actually needs care? Because, sometimes we try to fix things that don't need fixing. They just need a little cuddling. They need to grow. They need some space. They need some nurturing. They need some time. Yeah, that's right. Like you, right? Who'd want to fix you? Okay. And So, Jane, this is the first duplicate of this show, and it's to find a rainbow of possibilities in every storm. This is something that you do anyway, that you in a I don't want to say a bad situation, in a difficult situation, in a stormy situation, when you're feeling a lot of pressure, you're not really sure where to go, you can find the possibilities in there. Do not fix that. That is an important part of who you are. In fact, nurture, let people talk you out of it. And the bird message is, oh, it's so cute. It's from the blue mannequin. And this is also something that you don't know. Patience brings rewards. You are a patient person. Don't fix that. That's not, being patient is not the same as tolerating boundary intrusions, for example, like being patient with people, being patient with yourself. Yes, Wanda, being patient with screaming birds, being patient most of all with your own being. So I hope that was helpful to you, Jane. Thanks for being here.
So what kind of care would help soften all of that? First and foremost, let's have a clearing. Let's do some clearing. What debris from all of that past stuff is making you step over things? I just got to drop down. My brother is doing good. The other one, the one who was in the oblation, he's out now. Okay. And then, sorry about that. It just interrupted my train of thought, but not the message. The message is, after the clearing, you will be able to pursue your dreams. The dreams that you had to put on the side while you were taking care of this matter. And then you'll be going forward, and the uphill won't be so hard because you'll have someone helping you.
I love that so much, Diane. that is I love that so much for you, Jane.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to take a little bit of that message also because of that drop down from my brother. So it came in at the right time. Something
Good.
about sinuses. I'll go back and find that out after the show.
Okay. And avert your, well, Gerald's here. Don't avert him, okay? We don't want him to leave. We like having him here.
Yep.
So Rossi's next, and you're up.
Okay.
You're welcome, Jane, anytime. It's a great reading for you. I'm happy.
Rossi. Okay, let's go with this other deck. Dear. Yes. Okay. I agree.
Lots of messages of support for you, Diana, in the chat.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it so much. My brothers appreciate it too.
Gerald, you be careful shoveling snow because it's very hard on your heart to be doing that kind of work in the cold. So 15 minutes, okay? No more.
Okay.
I lose you.
Rossi, yeah, we don't want to lose you. We don't want to lose Gerald. We don't want to lose anybody. Our men are important. So, Rossi. You can't fix growth. Growth is there. Growth happens. Even in our aging, it is growth because the lessons that we have learned that have gotten us this far, such as Gerald going out to shovel snow when he's just getting over a bad cold.
Yeah. In cold weather. That's very, very hard for your heart. Right.
So you can't fix growth. So what are you supposed to do? you're a shaman. You are a medicine mother. You are the medicine woman. You are to honor your inner knowing. Quit denying what you already know to be the truth, to be what you need. Write yourself a letter and put your inner child in there, the one who is always putting others first, following the rules because that's the way they need it, that's the way they want it, that's the way you were raised. You can be your own medicine woman and change. Take the wisdom with you from the way you were raised and apply it to the way you want to live. I hope that helps.
And Rossi, what I have for you, the bird that wants to talk to you, which is very cool, given that you're a shaman, the bird that wants to talk to you is the dodo from out of the past. And the dodo's message is to tread lightly on the earth. Very shaman message. And that's the kind of care that would help soften and nurture. The other message is from Bob Ross, who says, "This would be a good place for my little squirrel to live." That's what you're trying to build within yourself, is a good place for the small things, a safe place for the little sparks of insight and intuition, the vulnerable, the ones that are so easy to squish that you just have to look at them sideways and it's gone. Yeah, that's the kind of internal environment you want to build for yourself, where your inspiration and your intuition can land and not be snuffed out. The place for your little squirrel to live. I hope that was helpful to you. Oh, I love that. It is very ancestral. Rossi says it's very ancestral. Yeah, very ancestral. Ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to take down the banner because we are almost 50 minutes into the show. And so, oh, Wanda.
Mr. Bill.
Help. And we will continue answering the questions. I'm going to switch this around. Gerald's not here. Avert your Geralds. He's already been averted. And Old Windwalker, you're up. Lisa, are you here? Because you are up next if you're still here, Lisa. And what Windwalker, what are you trying to fix? What really actually needs care? Yes, time. I remember Mr. Bill. I used to laugh my ass off at Mr. Bill.
Me too. Splat.
Mr. Bill, no, please.
Makes me want pizza tonight.
I just got my weekly vegetable delivery from the Odd Bunch this morning. It is a birthday present every single week. I get a box of vegetables for 1 or 2 people. It's way more than I can eat, so now I'm stuffing my freezer. I mean, anyway, I have an eggplant this week. And so tonight I'm going to chunk it up and slather it with oil and salt and then put on, okay, this is my favorite way of doing eggplant. You mix up tomato paste and balsamic vinegar. And after you've salted it and oiled it and let it sit for 10 minutes, then you put some of that paste on and you roast it. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. And then you can freeze it. Future Linda is going to be so grateful on those nights where she just doesn't want to do anything. She's going to be so grateful to take that out and eat it. Okay. Windwalker. This is the 3rd time I've pulled this card tonight. So I'm going to pull another one because That's crazy. Hi, Warrior Widow.
Hello, Nadia.
Michelle says, I think I might YouTube Mr. Bill. Yeah, I was thinking of that too. I didn't want to say it out loud. Hey, but I could use a good laugh while my eggplant roasts in its nice dress of tomato paste and balsamic vinegar. Okay. Oh, old Windwalker. Do you have... Okay, this is about what you're trying to fix that actually needs care. So I got that you are loved. Do you believe that? Do you believe that you're loved, that the people who love you truly love you, or do you question that? Because this is not something that needs fixing. This is something that needs care. You are loved. You are loved. Don't fix it. The other card this is the third time, is find a rainbow of possibilities in every storm. This is something you do. Don't fix that either. This is something you do. You naturally are the kind of person who looks for the lessons and the positive and the way out and the storms around you. You're focused on getting through it. You're focused on finding the possibilities and the rainbows. That's a good thing. Don't let people tell you otherwise. That's a good thing. It's important, not just for you, but for the people around you. Do not fix that. And Rossi is right. I want to share what Rossi has to say. This was exactly my thought. She's reading my mind. I mean, there's being psychic, but this is too much. Yes, this might be a message for the collective. And because 3 times in 8 readings, 3 times in 8 readings, okay? Statistically, I think that's highly improbable in terms of a distribution. And so let's call this partly a reading for the collective. I was going to do one. I was going to suggest that we get one after we finished all of these, but whether this is part of the reading or not, I think all of us can take this to heart, that we are in a storm, but there is a rainbow of possibilities, and that's what we need to focus on. Okay, what happens when the storm is over? What do we want it to look like? What do we want to have there? So let's focus. I mean, and I'm not saying this in a Pollyanna way. I'm saying this in a manifest the reality you want to see way. That's what I'm trying to communicate here. So, yeah. And that's that. Over to you, Diana.
Okay. And this card has showed up for me several times tonight. It's the support card. There we go again. And this is the 3rd time for this card, though I can't remember if I've shown it every time. It's actually the 4th because it was in the warm-up as well. Oh. So, old Windwalker, you have support. Your guides are listening, if no one else. But there is someone always listening. There is always someone listening. Do not lose sight of that belonging. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. So, and then just because this was another card that came up that applies, diversity, since this has turned out to be such an important reading for all of us because there's so much ugliness going on. Yeah. Let's all just go get ourselves a jar of chocolate sauce and dip the spoon in and lick. Do you remember, was it Fridays? I just want to lick. I'll lick his eyeball.
A comic dramatic magpie. Yes, very much so, Erin. Thanks, Diana.
That show was great. Stewie. See, look what I can do.
Thanks, Old Windwalker. And thank you, Diana. We are at the end of the show. And
No way.
yeah, we are. I know, 55, 56 minutes. Let's do, I have a hard stop. I have an appointment at
That's okay.
just after 4. So, so we're not going to linger today. Lisa, this is your last chance. Lisa P73. Your name was called. If you're here, say hello and we'll read for you. If you're not here, well, it doesn't matter if she's not here. Okay, let's do a collective and let's see if this card shows up again. I'm shuffling. Okay, you can watch me. I have been shuffling.
Oh, yeah.
I have shuffled thoroughly every single time. Okay. It didn't. It's a twofer. Yeah, they were stuck together. Yes.
I love twofers.
Aaron O'Nugent is 100% correct. Chocolate is indeed the solution.
Medicine.
It's poisonous. You don't get any fruit. It's poisonous words. You don't get any. So don't even start screaming. Okay, so this is a message for the collective about what not to fix. Okay. In releasing old patterns, we find new freedom. And autopilot keeps us from fully experiencing life.
You've had that card before.
Yeah, this is a duplicate. Do not go through life on autopilot. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. Allow yourself the leeway and the space and the safety to feel your feelings, because going through life on autopilot is not living. It's not a life, boys and girls. It's not a life. It's certainly not the kind of life that anybody who's here now wants to be leading. So if you find yourself on autopilot, that's a survival mechanism. It's very useful for limited periods of time. Try to be aware of where you're acting on autopilot and feel your feelings. Give yourself permission, because when you release old patterns, you find new freedom. Boy, that was deep.
Pisces is out. Neptune is out of Pisces. Saturn is soon to go out of Pisces. And yet I have 3 water cards that I must show with a 4th. The first card is, here we go. Joyful expression. Grab that hairbrush and sing in the shower. Nobody's listening. And believe me, the resonance in the shower is the best place for everybody to sing. Nobody is off key.
Yeah.
Be yourself. The flamingo in this deck is a representative of being yourself. He is a water bird besides. So here we have water involved again. And I put the angel deck away because getting the support card, well, I got support from the blue bunny.
Aww, so
again, we have water behind us. And then, because it's at the bottom of my deck, this card has to be shown. There's the water. We are the silent bear, sitting and just patiently contemplating. What is our next move? Because sometimes you just can't take action right now. Opportunity must come along.
Floating down the river, and when opportunity comes along, that bear is going to... Yes, and Maru, I'm so grateful that you're here, because we get to share this. We all need to support each other right now. It's so important. Yes, we do. We need to build our communities. We need to be in community with each other, both online here. I know it's parasocial, but it's still important. And we need to be in community with the people that are around us in real life. So In whatever ways that means something to you, do it. Thank you, Iron Fire Horse. Now, I want to thank all of you for spending this time with us. If something landed for you today, let it settle gently. You don't have to act on it right away. Care works best when it's steady and not rushed. Thank you for being here, Diana. Thank you for your presence. And thank you all for trusting us with your reflections. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and we'll see you next time on Wings of Insight. Good night, everybody.
Good night.